wave, you know.
Yo Fluffs, we are back. Woohoo! Yippee! It's good to have you guys all here. Thank you for coming. It's good to be back. Yeah, as you know, my channel was hacked, so I haven't been able to do anything, but it's here, it's working, everything looks good. I was able to get everything up and running. So thank you guys for all your support. You guys rock, man. Good to see you. Anyway, we have Michael Khan in Ellemnet. How are you doing, Khan, sir?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Good to see you.
How's it going?
Very good, actually, because I got my channel back.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, mate. Happy for you. It'd have been sacrilege if you'd have lost it. Like,
Yeah, it was crazy. The most thing I was stressing about was my AdSense. I thought this maybe changed all the accounts and everything, and all the money would go to him.
well, I thought that, like, with memberships and that.
So yeah, at least that's sorted. I'm just grateful that everybody's here, and I want to say thank you to everybody that does support me and helped me on my second channel as well. I'm still going to work on the second channel, get that built up and monetize and things as well. Just for safety as well. So I'm still going to be doing content on there as well. I was thinking on this Flatzoid channel, I do the same that I always do, live streams and a video for members every weekend kind of thing and shorts. But then on the backup channel, just do premieres. Sort of like Nathan's backup channel, which just premieres. And I'm, try and see if I can get that up to 1,000 subscribers very soon. But yeah, thanks guys, everybody for that supported. Thank you for the guys that did send PayPals the last 2 days to help with everything.
Yeah, I can't use PayPal, otherwise I'd have sent you something.
No stress, Michael. No stress, mate. Yeah, because my daughter's birthday is on Tuesday, and I was stressing like, how are we gonna pay for all her stuff? You know what I mean? So it really does help, guys. You really helped.
That's something to be mindful of, though. When you start relying on your money from YouTube.
Yeah, but it's that money from YouTube is more for the school fees and stuff. We just sat in a bit of a pickle this month because my wife had to go to the dentist, and we had to get few other.
Talk to me about dentists.
Yeah, and a few other things. So unforeseen things that we had to get and pay for. So yeah, that's frankly why we were in that bit of a pickle. But you guys really did help. God always provides. Let's put it that way.
Gosh, it does, man.
Okay, so we got 50 after 53 minutes. We got 65 votes, guys. Globers have demonstrations for the globe. 77% say yes, and no 23%. Have you seen any demonstrations for this globe before?
No.
Yeah.
Can somebody show me water sticking to a ball?
No. Can someone show us gas pressure without containment? Or how about the movement of Earth? Everything they want to claim is just not observable and not demonstratable. It's really odd. So I'm just going to say hi to everyone in the chat quickly. Good to see you. Jeff Conkel, Sleeping Warrior, hello. Globers are trash people. Thank you, Adam, for coming, mate. Rip Flat Earth Waja, he's gone. Alan Norstrand, hello, mate. Good to see you. Bible You, it's good to see you, Paula. Jeff Gassett, hello. Michael Khan, obviously. Awesome Lawson Clips, glad you could make it. Carl Apple, good to see you too. Glenn Sells, yes, second channel I have. It's called Flatzoid backup channel. Please do go and subscribe to it if you haven't already. Really do keep up with that as well, because I'm going to grow it as much as I can. Debatable D, long time no see, good to see you too. David Lee, hello, hello. The Jolly Man, what up, mate? And JK, the share button and hit the clicks. It does help to get it to the other.
I'll be honest. Like, I'm more bothered about crap that comes out of Dave Weiss's mouth, other than what comes out of Glober's mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but isn't this Bryant Mayers? Oh, Dearth exposed with Bryant Mayers. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Dearth, the things he says is quite alarming. And the thing that's more alarming to me is that he doesn't want to own up to it. He doesn't want to be man enough and just say, yeah, okay, I'm wrong, or just try and change it or anything. He just literally just goes on his merry way and then brags about the money he makes. That's the thing that bothers me. David Weiss. The sad thing is he's got some good things that he actually brought out. I mean, in the past. I can't fault that. But the way he brings his arguments and the stupidity he brings literally shows to be shill-like behavior. So it's really sad. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow night probably still looks like it's on with Bev. He has to bring proof for a globe.
What?
Yeah, and I have to bring proof for a flat earth, which is very easy.
So he's a glober then?
I don't know what he is. He doesn't really know. He's in a category that he doesn't want to say what he is.
He's an idiot.
But he says it's proven not to be flat. So okay. Well, he says you can do F4 with an angle, and then I just hold up a set square.
Yeah, we're gonna say a set square.
I mean, there we go, debunked. Titan Long, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming in. Glad you can make it. And Raichi, thank you for sharing that that link for my backup channel. I'm just going to pin the message. If you guys haven't already, I do have a backup channel. Please do subscribe to it. Share the show, guys. Let's get to it. You guys ready to start the show?
Yep.
Okay.
So let me get it up here
Not
with
sharing in Ellemnet.
Bryant.
Oh yeah, that might help. Sorry. Usually I share. I'm so professional, aren't I? Okay, let's try again.
Let's see here. I had to.
Yeah, Raichi, that's the thing. When he says proven not to be flat because of topography, it doesn't mean it's not flat. Flat is still topography.
It claims flat baselines, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If we have a flat, yeah.
And he also claims all horizontals are parallel.
Yeah, so he is a flat earth.
Yeah, other than it, he ain't got an argument.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's simple. Let's take, for instance, this plate, okay? Overall, we can just say it's flat, correct? Because it just follows a horizontal, okay? But it has undulations, inclines and declines and whatever. That doesn't make it not flat. It's topography definitely does exist. It's just the whole structure, the foundation is flat, which they don't want to accept.
Can you remember? I think I can't find it now. Like, shit, we're on Captain Caveman's channel, but I shared it ages ago. He was talking to a surveyor, and he's getting all his like being clever, like all horizontals are parallel and horizontals are level. And surveyor just went, "Yeah, it's flat, mate."
Exactly. Yeah, I remember that. He was interviewing him.
You remember?
Like just talking to him.
I've tried to find that video recently. I can't find it because I think Captain Caveman lost that channel. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Moomin Rider, good to see you too. And I see Tony Whitcomb's here. And Daz Studio, what's up? Yeah, it's good to see you all here. Really, really excited to be back. Hope the sound's doing fine. I'm thinking I'm going to change the setup as well on my live stream a bit. A bit tired of the clouds and all that. So I'm going to see what I can do with that as well. Okay, let's start this video.
It was feeding back, so that's why I had to take out the thing out of my ear. Yep, the feedback is off. There we go. There's Bryant. How you doing, Bryant?
Doing great. How you doing?
I think I'm gonna forward the playback speed of it. How's that? Just to see if it can.
Been a while.
It has been a while, yeah. So you have taken some time off, and now you're back temporarily, right?
Yeah,
Hey, Derek Bradley, good to see you, mate. Glad you could make it. Yeah, you can catch me live today. I'm very happy about that. I got the generator running, guys. So we'll see, hopefully, if we can run straight till 11 o'clock when the power goes on. Maybe we can still carry on streaming. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, it's good to be back. Happy, happy, happy days. Brian Stavely, what up, mate? And Arwen, good to see you too.
Tim, I got some time off here. Do we still have feedback? Am I hearing feedback, or is that?
I don't hear. Maybe hear a little. Oh no, I do hear some. I hear some. You're not using headphones. That's probably why.
Oh, should I get my headphones on?
Yeah, it usually helps.
Yeah.
Let me just try that. Well, you can just kind of lead in.
Okay, let's just go to where you're going to
Meters away from the actual wing. But I might not anymore. So.
Oh yeah, and guys, I just have to give a shout out to some of the people that did try and help me get my channel back. Really appreciate it. Even some Globers were trying to help me. McToon just said good luck. Craig, on the other hand, actually tried to get hold of YouTube for me as well. Also sent me links I could talk to.
You can take good luck in two ways.
Yeah, I know. That's what really bothers me. Good luck as in, yeah, very weird. But Pure Medicine, hey, how you doing? Glad you could make it.
Well, let me just comment on this, right? I've seen a lot of ballers claiming like it's some professional hacker, this and other. How come that the same guy's trolling me as well?
By the way, this hacker dude, he started getting brave that I got my channel back today and started bringing up a whole bunch of different stock accounts. Like, I mean, easily 6 or 7 different stock accounts with the same name. And I kept hiding. And then he was eventually brave enough to come in with his Ripple new stock account. And he said they tried, they couldn't catch me. Funny enough, I reported that exact message to them and I sent it to the partner program, and that's gone. There's no more of that guy in sight. The guy literally even came on to say hacking or improvement. But it's sad. It shows you the Globers have nothing. So
if any ballers who follow you are actually genuine, like what's happened is giving you guys a bad name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If any ballers are proud of what's happened because of this guy, it shows your, how can I put it, your level of integrity, and it shows that the ballers have nothing. The only way to try and please their globe religion is to try and get rid of the flat earth channels, which is sad.
They have a big problem though. Like, you can suppress truth, but it always comes out. Always.
David Lee, if I was in a different country, I'd send it to law enforcement, but in South Africa, it doesn't work. They just close your case as soon as you walk out the building. Titan Long, thank you very much for becoming an Alpha Wolf member. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate the membership. You rock, Titan Long. I'm glad to see the memberships are working again. So that's good. Yeah, you guys rock. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I don't care who it is. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I mean, even McToon and them, I wouldn't wish this on them because people work hard for their livelihoods. Even though I don't agree with what they say and everything, I wouldn't want anybody to hack them and do what I had to go through. So I'm going to be making... Yes, Retro Bull, we are live. Thank you for coming.
So, it's a common thing we're seeing though, like when we got palm bombed and that. You know what I mean? It's
exactly.
Like, how many times do these things have to happen before you acknowledge that it's a sad triggered baller that's doing it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Rachie, even if it was someone pretending to be him, then he's a very stupid baller because he's making himself the scapegoat for the hacker, you understand? Because then literally placing I did it, you know, it's confessions and it's not him. He's being stupid because...
Listen, right, anybody can make all these excuses up, right? I'm confident it's a baller.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's definitely a baller.
Well, how is this guy trolling me as well as you, yeah? if it were just an hacker, it'd have done you. Why am I getting it as well?
Yeah, no, it's
You
great.
know?
No, definitely baller.
That,
And the
that tells me it's a baller.
and the messages the guy was showing and sending shows it. Hi, Mark G. Thank you for coming as well. Good to see you. But anyway, that's old news. Like I said, I'm going to make a video explaining what I went through and how, if someone gets in future hacked, what you can do, who you can contact,
Yeah.
and go all the rigmaroles, because it is quite a spiel. And it's difficult to get to the right people to be able to get the help you need.
Yeah, you'd think YouTube would be a lot more
It's
supportive.
really
You
bad.
know what I mean?
It's really bad. You don't know where to go. You're like a duck without a head. You just don't know what's going on.
But like, it's Google, innit? So what can you say?
Yeah. But yeah, eventually I found the right people to get hold of, and I'll make a video explaining step by step for everybody how they can do it, get it. Because lately a lot of people are getting hacked everywhere. So it's something maybe people should start looking up at. Thank you, Adam. Good to see you, mate. And Alan Orshan, he's been a member for 10 months, saying hackers suck. I agree.
It doesn't matter what topic your channel is. There's always trolls. You know what I mean? There's always online internet keyboard warriors. You know.
Always. Doesn't matter where you go, what kind of niche. I mean, I can make a niche just blowing balloons up and singing happy songs. They'll still get trolls trying to say how wrong that is, or you know whatever, trying to insult or whatever. There's not one channel you can go on where there is not a troll somewhere. It's actually sad. And Ripple is a massive nipple. Okay. But it's good to have you all here. It's good to be back. Okay. Let's see if they're going to bring anything up with Dearth.
Yep.
Just before we
Step
move
85
on,
is a member at Einstein.
Yeah?
just before we move, is that is Ripple a proper channel as well?
Ripple is actually XRP. It's
So it's somebody's proper channel. So it's giving them a bad name then, yeah.
yeah, Ripple's an actual Coinbase. I was actually invested in Ripple. That's the sad thing. It was sad for me. Maybe that's why they used it, because I actually had an investment in Ripple at a stage. I mean, the guy actually came that was created this other stock accounts, used my photo from my backup channel when it was still created, and used the name The Green Monster when I was still doing my course up as The Green Monster. So it was very specific to target me. But yeah, Fake Flip, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could make it. Daily T, also good to see you too. And well, it's good to see a lot of old people in here. Moxie7, good to have you too. Okay, you want to watch that as well? I would love to see the Alex Stein one actually. Can we watch the 12-minute long Alex Stein debate? Should we watch that first maybe, because it is quicker than this?
Yeah.
Adam,
Can you remember when Alex Stein made Toon Rage quit?
yeah, exactly.
That was rare funny.
Adam, would you be able to please send us the link for that video, then we can go through it. Original D-Rose, good to see you too. Thank you for coming, mate. You rock.
Or is that the one he's on about with Toon
I
Rage
think it's
quit?
that one where he rage quit.
Ah, well, funny that.
But I don't have a link to it, so if you can bring us a link, it will be great. Yeah, if Ballers were genuine, he'd be a flat earther, exactly. Today I watched the most idiotic video ever from Dave McKeegan, where he's taking the ISS
Clouds.
clouds. You saw that?
Yeah.
And
Yes,
then he's comparing it to the weather systems.
I didn't watch it because I don't watch these idiots. Like,
No, but
I've seen it pop up.
the moron goes and he puts it to weather systems, and he says, you see, the weather system from this live view from the ISS is the same as it shows on the weather system on this site. And on one site, it has a 6-week delay. The other site, it has a 10-day delay or whatever. And he says, ooh, these guys should have been pushing out CGI like it's going out of fashion. And that's his argument. He does know I can go and create AI CGI like it's in 2 minutes flat on the internet. It's really not difficult. Hold Hold, please. Okay, we'll hold Adam. Isn't Ripple needed to transfer from bank to bank? No. The Ripple is a Coinbase, just like XRP. I was with XRP as well, as far as I know. But yeah, it's crazy because I know XRP went through a whole court case and stuff because they wanted to get them banned and everything, and they ended up winning the court case. But yeah, I pulled out my XRP before they grew, which I didn't have a choice. I wanted to keep it in, but I couldn't because I needed to fix my car. So I had to get the money out, which sucked. Yeah, guys, please hit the likes and share the show. Really, really appreciate it. That's one to come back to. Okay. I don't know. Let's try and search it maybe. While he's looking for it, because I don't know. Alex Stein versus... Alex Stein versus McToon.
Yep. Surely it'll be on Dave's channel or Jaren's, surely.
There we go. He has 11 minutes.
Okay. I presented evidence,
Is the
and
Rage
you
Quit one?
didn't present. You just made a lot of claims. So,
Well, I don't
know how you
need.
could think that's me.
I said a lot of evidence. You showed a picture. I guess McToon. I'm not trying to be rude, but I guess you don't
Alex.
realize they make movies. You don't realize
Alex,
they can fake a picture.
you
You don't
made
think that's
claims.
possible?
You
Yeah.
didn't
So
present
my claim
one
is those
piece of
pictures are
evidence,
those pictures are. I know the evidence. They can't go through low Earth orbit today, so they weren't able to go in 1969 because technology doesn't go backwards. I presented evidence to them, NASA,
Yeah.
saying that they cannot
Yeah.
travel through it. So I presented evidence.
This is one thing I have to say. Guys, do subscribe to YouTube's channel. I can't believe he's only got 279 subscribers, by the way. Supposed to have much more by this. Yeah. Did you realize what McToon does? He just did like what Cats did to me, where he just shows a picture and then makes a bold claim about it, saying, you see picture, so therefore globe. Not understanding.
Look at Toon there, man. He's got a right sweat on.
So yeah. Yeah, you should show up just now. He's usually in. But it's good to have you guys all here. I really appreciate it. I lost so much subscribers these last 2 days. I've actually gained some of them back. I'm so happy. But it's good to have you guys here.
You've only lost ballers, though.
No, I lost
if
Flat
you
Earthers as well because they thought it was another channel.
I
And
see.
they ended up unsubscribing. Because they were like, oh, what the hell am I subscribed to? You know what I mean? And then they ended up leaving. Yeah, this was in 2021. YouTube, yes it is.
You showed me a picture on the moon. Listen, McToon, you and I both know that Stanley Kubrick could recreate this. Anybody could recreate this. They could do this anywhere in a studio.
Yeah,
But see, obviously, you're once again,
claims.
you're not. Obviously, you don't work in television or film. You've never actually produced something because I'm saying there's a thing called movies where they can recreate anything. They can make monsters
show
in
the
San
evidence.
Francisco. Yeah, oh, I can show you
Alex,
evidence how they make a
show the
movie. That's very
analysis.
easy.
Alex,
Listen, McToon, I don't need to argue with you.
show
If that's
the
really if that's really your argument, let me finish.
are you
Let
gonna
me finish
let me
my
talk?
thing. I said the thing. Let me say the statement. If that's really, if that's your debate.
Alex is still talking, McToon. That's how it works. Let him finish his statement. But you guys, look at his face.
This is exactly how you need to deal with these people. Don't let them get a word in, man.
But you see,
Tell them what-
you see, that's how they do it with us. They just
Exactly.
talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. They don't stop talking. Thank you, Slip Radar. You rock too. Yeah, thanks for the reporting, Mr. Sparkles. Hello, good to see you. So yeah, but that's how they usually act, and when that gets turned on them, then they don't like it much.
Guys, we're gonna have to.
That's your debate. I'm saying, okay, listen, McToon, you
Well,
didn't even
actually,
present
guys,
anything.
I just want you, as it's been clear, we're now moving into our 60 minutes of open
Look at Coon's
dialogue,
face.
and I enjoy the
He's very red hot. You can see there. Oh wow. Hey, Alaric 87. Good to see you, mate. Oh wow.
spice, but we
facial
need
expression
to
says it
make
all.
sure that we're hearing everybody. So, if MC Tune, maybe you want to pick a point, and then we can go back and forth.
All right. In 1960s, They didn't have computer technology like they do today. They didn't have semiconductors. Computer technology was vacuum tubes and iron core RAM. Iron core memory is not affected by radiation.
Okay, he's talking about film studio, McToo, not computers. He already got it wrong.
It's talking about moon landing computer.
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, the processing power that they had was like a Nintendo DS. They wouldn't have enough processing power to do what they claimed. The fact that he picks up a photo and says, look, moon landing real because photo, is really nonsensical. Alex's argument is it's studio work. It's easy to do it in the studio and just pass it off as the real thing. That's what you call movies. And McToon doesn't like that much. So now he's blabbering onto computers. Hey, Nathan Oakley, good to see you, mate. Glad you could make it. Is this the original channel? No, this is YouTube's channel. It's what he's posted just to show the Yep. Oh, yep. Flat. Yes, this is my original channel, Nathan. I got it back. Very happy about that. Yeah, hear a whoop. Original D Rose, how's it going? Nathan, how so? I don't understand. How so? I got my channel back with a lot of trouble. But I got it back.
Neither is vacuum tubes. All new based computers, semiconductor-based computers, are susceptible to radiation. So when you send computers through the Van Allen belts, you need to harden them against radiation. So the technology that they had then wasn't affected by it. The technology that we have now is affected by it. I have details of this on my website, mc2.net/moon, talking about the particular challenges of semiconductor-based technology in the presence of radiation. That's why they have these problems. In that particular video that you played,
forget computer. What about humans?
Exactly. I mean, we showed so much things that were wrong that just wouldn't work. Remember that debate I had against that Craven More Dick guy or whatever?
Yeah.
And that presentation I brought up with all the different things that just can't work. I mean, even the camera alone, the film, it just doesn't stand under scrutiny. I mean, I saw a video the other day, I think it was SC Montreal, where he showed the dust, where they have a film where the guy messed dust on his camera and he couldn't get it to work. Yeah, it's supposed to be airtight, correct? Yep. Really weird how that works.
They were talking specifically about the computer systems, but you left that part out.
Is it my 2 minutes to talk?
Yeah, and now Alex, all yours for rebuttal.
I'd have to.
That's true, Nathan. Outer space is fake. You can't go to a second law of thermodynamic violation called space. Very simple stuff. Been through this many, many times. Where's he going to? Narnia? How do you take a photo in Narnia? Answer, you can't.
Yeah. I got Jedi mind trick there, as QE says. About humans in space. There is no space.
Yeah, it's begging the question a bit. Yeah, but you see, that's the problem. Original. But that's the problem with, like, you get with these people from, like, Alex Stein and Dearth and all of them. They don't like fighting that argument. Dearth will still bring it up now and then, you know, like fake space, but he won't really go into much detail with it. He won't keep them on it. He'll just move to his app or move to, okay, let's go to flight or let's talk about something else. You know what I mean? It's really bad. Because, I mean, think about it. If these guys actually... If these guys actually just keep with an argument, I mean, look what I did to Katz. He kept trying to obfuscate from my points I brought up because he can't rebut it. So at the end of the day, his only tactic was to try and trigger me. So you talk over me the whole time, be rude, not let me say anything, hoping I'm going to get triggered and leave, because he had no argument back. So if it's me to say to people like Alex Stein and Dirth and them, grow a pair of balls. Tell the guy, listen, yeah, let's talk about gas pressurized container, fine. But let's keep to it. If they want to obfuscate you, just bring them back to it. Drag them by their hand. Drag them by their feet back to the argument.
I saw a good back and forth between Paula and one of Dell's followers other day on Nathan's. And the guy's banging on about motion requires a force and all this. So Paula kept saying, like, well, what force is making Earth move then? And she just stuck to that.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually Adam's popped out and I'm done here and, run off like, but she proper held his feet to the fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant.
But this is how dumb these people are. Okay? Movement is caused by a force. Not movement causes a force. Force is what results in the movement, aka the mass accelerates because of a force. Not the accelerating mass is causing a force. It's the force that causes the acceleration. I mean, that's why we are able to take the egg in the water and change the density and it accelerates from stationary. Because it's not movement that causes the egg to move. It's a force that causes the egg to move. Density change creates a force. Why? Because of its disequilibrium ratio. Very simple stuff. Hey, it's our man. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
That was the most pathetic demonstration of an anti-debate, or try to debunk my even crazy conspiracy by showing one photo of a moon helmet and saying that is real. Anybody with half a brain realizes that in a film studio they can recreate anything. So I don't even want to argue that. I don't want to argue pictures because they can fake pictures. That is so. The fact that you don't think that in 1969 that it was easier to get to the moon than to fake a photograph shows that you're not based in reality and that you don't have the mental capacity to even debate me. Because if you're going to actually say that that's all you have to do for a presentation is show one fake picture, yet you're just going to disregard everything I talked about, forget about the technology. But why not? Gus Grissom was actually murdered, a guy that was actually part of the Apollo mission that actually hung a lemon. So that's my question for you is, what do you think about Gus Grissom hanging a lemon on the lunar lander in front of the press in a time when NASA, you weren't allowed to talk to the press? And then the same person that was running the space program was a guy by the name of Werner von Braun, who killed a bunch of Polish people because he was the biggest rocket scientist for the Nazis. And then Gus Grissom came up dead in a testing drill, the same guy that was one of the most decorated pilots in the entire United States military Air Force. And he happens to die on a testing drill. And this guy that actually died for our country said that the whole lunar lander was a lemon. Yet you're going to come here and sit here in a sweatshirt and show me a fake picture and say,
you know what's funny? Remember what's that one astronaut? He said the lamb was so thin of aluminium, you could stick your if you had to take your finger, you can stick a hole through it. And how much pressure is it supposed to hold in? What happens to tin foil, guys, in a vacuum if it's got air in it? Think of an exploding balloon. It's crazy.
This is proof that we went on the moon. And I didn't even get through half of my arguments about saying how fake it is. So it's just really a sad excuse of a debater. You say that you debate all the time. That was the most pathetic debate I've ever heard in my life. And you should be embarrassed for yourself, the effort and the quality of debate that you just put forth.
So I see you're very good at insults. And no.
What? What insults? There was fact, was it not?
Freeze that frame right there. Look at his face.
But I want to know what insult though. Alex Stein was making a good argument. Your argument is idiotic, it's childish, it's literally not on par, because all you're doing is here picture mean globe. So where is the insult there? It's a fact, it's not an insult.
Pardon me. I don't I'm late to the party, but what is that in the lower left corner? And I'll land on that.
That one.
What is
The female Spock, yeah. I'd rather just keep away
Yes, sir.
from that.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just call her Lavender.
Lavender, okay. We'll call Amy Lavender.
Message me later, dear Oz. I'll tell you what I think about that. But
Okay.
Good at
What up,
providing evidence. So thank you very much for admitting that. We chose a topic, and you did. I addressed the topic, and you completely ignored it. So could you actually respond to the topic?
The topic is moon landing skeptic. Did they land on the moon or not? That's the topic. Your argument is, look, photo, therefore moon landing real. He say, no, photo does not mean moon landing real. We can fake it. What is more plausible? Faking it or something that's impossible to happen? Hey, YouTube. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. I did share your video. I'm going to share it again. If you guys haven't already, please do subscribe to him. And please hit the share buttons. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so basically what I can do is I could take still frame shots from Disney Plus Star Wars different episodes, right? And I can post those on a video and I can say I've been there, my cousin's been there, you can go there, and it costs this much just because I'm showing the picture. Basically that's about as evidentiary proof that I have that is this big baboon that he has.
It's practically all these days, yeah.
Support. You dig what I'm saying?
YouTube ballers asked me why did I cherry pick 10 minutes of the debate, but I didn't. This is all of the debate. Wow. But yeah, it's crazy.
Well, he's supposed to be he's supposed to be one of their revered representatives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you cherry pick? What do you mean cherry pick? I mean, hey, it ain't like you grabbing Joe Doe off the street. You grabbing one of their prestigious ones that they look up to and they follow and they argue on behalf of. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I watched this live and it literally didn't last long at all. Like, so there's no cutting, no cherry picking.
Nope. But like I'm saying, he did exactly the same as what Katz attempted to do with me. Look at this photo, therefore globe. And then when I present my arguments, he says I didn't present anything. And then over talks and then gets triggered and hope I'm going to get triggered and leave. But McToon couldn't get it right with the Stein. You can see he's like, what the hell's wrong with you? You can see he's just ignoring it. You'll never get Stein to get triggered and leave though.
For the man to say triangles has not to do with trigonometry, wow.
While he's got it on screen.
I don't even know how he's still around. I really don't.
Don't worry, one of his supporters, a brewer dude or whatever, did 2 videos on me lately. So I'm definitely going to be doing 2 videos. I wanted to actually maybe show it tonight, the stream. Maybe sort him out the stream, but I'm thinking I want to do videos of him. Because he debunks himself in his own videos. Literally. Oh wait, you guys think we should show it? I don't need to make a video, it's fine.
Yes,
After this, let's go show it.
They always debunk the censor in their own videos, though. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Literally saying I'm stupid, I'm ignorant, just ad homing the hell out of me, and then bringing actual things up that says what I say. It says I'm wrong.
Did you compliment him on how well he can insult people like he did brother Alex right there? Did you let him know? Oh, you're very good at insulting.
I'm very good.
Did you let him know that?
So yeah, guys, let's go watch this finish, and then I think we'll show that because that's damn funny. And then we can maybe do STSC as well, because he thinks he's got this brilliant debunk. Flat Earth's never gonna get out of this. It's a 2020 argument that Bob, the not science guy, brought up that I debunked with the demonstration. And he says, no flat earth has been able to debunk this at all. Blah, blah, blah. But we'll get to that as well.
That I was talking about. Go ahead.
The superconductor, yeah, the Hasselblad cameras. There's no way they were able to go through. You're talking about levels.
I was talking about computer technology, semiconductor technology.
But what I want to say is
not supercomputers, not cameras.
Exactly. No, I'll agree. I'll agree. You know.
Aw, Duncan McNeil, am I stupid? Aw, shame. Then why did you do here? Why don't we get Duncan McNeil to come and teach me, and we see who's the real stupid one? How's that? By the way, he might just be sarcastic, guys. You don't have to. Is he being honest, or is it just sarcastic? We don't know.
See what his follow-up comment is, and then
then we'll see. And then you guys gonna have the globies going, you guys are just muting. You're making an echo chamber. Yeah, I wonder why. Wonder why we have to delete trolls, because you get idiotic comments like that.
Listen, they've had a long enough run, mate. They're done.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Joe Mama, good to see you.
About superconductors. Is it my time to answer? Is it my time to answer? Is it my time to answer?
Are you deaf? No superconductors.
Okay, what is the question? Answer the question. Ask me the question so I can answer it for you.
Semiconductors.
Okay, let me tell you about the semiconductors.
Duncan McNeil said gladly. He wants to come in and educate us, guys.
Post him link then.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Let me see if I can quickly get it. Oh, but it's good to have you guys here. Oh, man, that's going to derail us from what it's showing.
How long is the equator, dumbass?
First of all, what is the equator?
What a mong.
What's the equator, Duncan? And if you have to come in with that argument, you're not going to...
No superconductors.
You're not going to have much.
It ain't coming, man.
Well, I'm going to give him the link anyway, and we'll carry on.
I'll show my ass live tomorrow. I'll do a live stream and show my ass live tomorrow if he comes on.
There we go. Duncan, there's your link. Please click on the link and be sure to join. Okay? How's that? Okay, let's go. Carry on watching this video. Have I got it set up? Okay.
It doesn't matter what kind of conductor. It can be a full automatic conductor going through levels of rate.
Yeah, guys, type 1 in chat if you think he will join, or type 2 if you think he'll run away for the hills like they always do.
Listen, are you going to let me answer your question? Going through levels of radiation called the Van Allen radiation belts that would literally say they would murder you. It doesn't matter what you put through it. They say they can't even put manned spaceflight through it today.
Man, Duncan, I sent you the link, mate. I'm going to send it again. Come in. Then we talk about your delusional equator that you think you have. By the way, if you're going to come with equator, just know you're going to suffer terribly just with your open sentence.
Excuse me, Flats.
Yeah.
Not to sidetrack you, but brother Alex Stein, I know what his intention is, but you see how he's doing. He's kind of like I don't know. He's arguing a false dichotomy. Well, he's talking about Van Allen belts and
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's already begging the question.
Right, exactly. But that works for people like McToon and Ruif and all of them because they like going up against people like that because it's like fighting about elves hunting unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying, but the elves don't hunt unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
They hunt lions.
But
and McToon's saying, no, they hunt unicorns. You dig what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's almost like, I don't know. They're bumping heads.
Yeah, but you see, but this is why I say when it comes to the people like from that side of the pond, like Alex Stein and Dirth and all of the Globbuster side, they don't get why you shouldn't do this. They don't get it. They always try and beg the question, which is not a good thing. Hey, Sleeping Warrior? Yeah, I'll definitely ask him about gravity. I love asking Globers about gravity. So, Duncan, instead of typing in chat what the equator and whatever, when are you going to click on the link and come in? While we wait for your cowardice to come in, if you're going to, we're going to carry on laughing at McToon.
Yet you're trying to tell me that this film was able to go through it. They can't even put a spacecraft through it today, so it's absurd. If they were maybe able to do it today, then you'd actually have a point. But they can't recreate that technology. They were able to do it, which is a lie. They can't go back and say we were lying.
What kind of radiation is in the Van Allen radiation belts?
Bad radiation, negative
What
radiation,
kind?
the bad
What
kind.
kind?
That's the
What
kind.
kind?
Hey, look,
You see, this is the tactics they have. So Alex,
Yep.
you don't know what kind of radiation it is, so so therefore you are just dumb, correct? Instead of taking what is the argument, Duncan. So we take that as a number 2 then, guys. Duncan has taken a number 2. He's flushed down the toilet. Hey LJ, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. These
And
guys,
you know what?
these
Like
guys
you
are all
were
just
saying-
keyboard warriors. That's all they are.
And like you were saying, he, when you say fallacious, stupid stuff like that, then McBaboon can say he can reverse the burden of evidence and say, well, tell me what the radiation is out there. And now you're explaining the saliva of a unicorn versus an elf's.
Mm-hmm.
You dig
Exactly.
it? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just keep going down that rabbit hole of feast of nonsense and stupidity and nonsensical, it's just, I don't know. And I gotta admit, I was once a victim of that before because I used to listen to the Dave Weisses and the
Exactly.
the other guys who, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand. I'm not knocking Alex Stein at all.
Yeah, but
I'm not knocking him at all.
The thing is, you have to progress, and they don't want to
You do.
progress. They want to stay
Right,
in
yeah.
the same circle jerk the whole time. Let's go to Narnia and fight about Narnia. It's just, you're never going to get anywhere. Nobody's ever going to progress if you keep on going into Narnia. Just break it off at the legs. Don't even open the wardrobe. Burn the wardrobe down.
So Alex Stein doesn't even understand the second law of thermodynamics and that there is no outer space.
Exactly.
He just believes that there is an outer space, except that no one has breached the Van Allen belt to get out there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it.
Anthony.
Can you remember that astronaut when they'd mentioned Van Allen radiation belts and they were like,
What in radio?
What?
We didn't even know about it.
what you on about?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, we must have gone through them if they were there.
Exactly.
Good job.
Anthony, I think the gravity question is the least of the guys' worries.
His worries is actually getting some balls and coming in first.
Well, he said he even typed for himself number 1, and it's weird. I've sent the link out how much times now for him? last time for the link. If you're not going to click it now, then it's your problem. We'll just
and
see
then
you as
and then you're getting booted.
Yeah. So, Duncan McNeil, this is your last chance. You either come in or you get booted. Because if you don't have the kahunas to stand up as a man and you want to call me stupid, then you're going to face it. Hey, LJ, thank you very much for your $2 super chat. Really, really appreciate. I'm glad the super chats work. For your next coffee, mate, flatter than a pancake. Thank you very much for that, mate. I really, really appreciate the super chat. You rock. And thank you for everybody that's come. If you haven't already, please share the show. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so this person you're speaking of reference to, he's playing the 4th grade behind the fence, calling names.
Yeah, calls
the
me
playground.
stupid. He calls me stupid. I say, okay, come in.
You're
and,
stupid. You're
Yeah.
stupid, Flats.
Yeah, so
You're dumb, Flats.
So I say, come in, test that out, and the guy's just chat skanking. He doesn't have the kahunas to come and actually face me. Frankly, I don't think he would have the kahunas to face my 8-year-old daughter. All you know, he's probably just someone's soccer account that we know, and that's why he can't. But yeah, let's get on with this because I do want to go to that other guy because it is on Celestial Navigation and it's damn funny.
Listen, I'm not a radiation expert. I know that
Well, then,
radiation's
okay,
bad.
then-
I don't
then
need to be
why
a
would you
radiation.
make it-
I don't need to be a
why
radiation
would you
expert to
make
know
a
that the
claim?
moon landing's
No,
fake, bud.
You made a claim that the
And-
radiation. Hold on, let me finish.
I didn't
You
make
made
that claim.
spec-
NASA made that claim.
You
NASA
made-
made that claim. I'm not a
You let me
radiation
finish
expert.
my-
Okay, we did warn Duncan, correct? And he's still
I'm-
ignoring us. Bye-bye, Duncan.
See you later, mate.
Hey, Will Brax, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I've got into a place on this channel where I just have no more tolerance for trolls like that. If the guy wants to call me stupid and I give him a chance to come in and he doesn't want to, bye-bye. Go and go to where you belong. I'll call him sewer rats. Shame. Is that the best you got, Duncan?
Yeah, like I told Mike earlier, I block individuals like that. I don't even deal. I could just tell what they're spewing, that they're just either reading the script or they're just to be an annoyance, an intentional annoyance.
But you see, they come in here to actually try and derail the show. That's all they're trying to do.
Exactly.
What you've got is an handful of idiots, right, using loads of soccer accounts. That's all you've got. He'll not come in because it's a soccer account.
For all you know, it's probably Sean Hawkins or something.
So, Amy, this is going to end.
McToon, it was the good kind of radiation. That's a good one.
Well, are you gonna rage quit,
Amy.
McToon, because you're losing so
Amy,
bad? Is that
guys.
why? Is that
Are
no?
you
I
gonna-
can tell
are you gonna
McToon.
control this, Amy.
Please.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yes.
quit, McToon, because you're
I can't get a
losing
sentence
so
in.
bad.
Once again, we are playing volleyball.
Go ahead,
MC
McToon.
Toon, it's all yours.
Okay, Alex, shut the hell up while I'm talking. Let me finish a sentence after you ask a question. All right? Amy, I'm not kidding you. This is getting stupid. All right?
I am sympathetic and just send in hearts.
You're good at... No.
I love this. I'm sending hearts. No, you're not going to send hearts. Look at this, guys.
Wait a minute. Did McToon ask him to explain what creation? So where was he rumpusing McToon?
That's the thing. He's asking him to answer, and he says, "I don't need to know what kind of." And he says he's over talking him, and now Amy says, "Yeah, let's not over talk each other. Sending love," and he's telling Amy, "No, you're not sending love." What the hell? Oh man, this is sad.
You're not sending hearts. You're taking control, and you're not letting him interrupt me in the middle of a sentence.
I would like no
Yes
one
or
to
no?
interrupt. Yeah.
One thing, where's one place you guys would love to visit someday? I would love to go to Chernobyl. That's a place I would love to actually go and scope out. It's a place that intrigues me.
I watch a channel, and they like go to ghost towns and all sorts of crazy stuff, and they've been to Chernobyl a few times. Like,
Yeah, it's really awesome.
they're even filling the water bottles up in this big underground tank, and they didn't die in no radiation.
Look, it's just long exposures of the radiation, and also at certain places. But they do have people. They do have people in the outskirts of Chernobyl still that live. So, but yeah, a lot of the people.
I'm gonna find you a link to that channel, man, because it's good.
But I'd love to go to Chernobyl. Actually, I'd love to go and just to check it out, because it's a bit by the abandoned places and stuff.
Yes, I would like
right.
nobody to interrupt each other.
Listen, McToon, before you start crying, I'm not going to interrupt you. Go ahead.
There it is.
Okay. 3.
How did he? Now McToon again. Alex spoke. McToon didn't even speak, correct? And he just said, "Before you speak, I'm not going to interrupt you." And they said, "There it is." So he was interrupting him to say, "There it is." Hey, PJCnet.
2, 1.
And Promise Harvester, hello.
Balls all yours.
Film and cameras.
Yeah.
All right, you changed the topic to film and cameras. Alex, what type of radiation is in the Van Allen radiation belts? You don't know.
It's magnetic radiation. Is there some sort of magnetic radiation?
Wrong. It's
Well,
alpha radiation and beta radiation.
Well, that's
What
why
kind-
that's why it would affect a magnet. That's what the film is like a magnet. That's why I'm saying that it would magnetic radiation would affect the magnetism of the film.
It's not magnetic. It's alpha radiation and
film
beta
is.
radiation.
Okay.
Yeah, Stein, that was a bit stupid. You shouldn't even have answered him. If you don't know what radiation is, you just say you don't know. Very simple. Magnetic radiation, guys.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of radiation affects film?
All radiation.
Listen, McToon, you and I.
Doesn't all radiation affect film? In some way or another?
What
both?
kind of radiation
No.
affects film?
All kind of radiation
was-
affects film. Alpha radiation, yes. Listen, McToon, if you want to,
I'm
if you want to sit
sorry,
here and
Alex.
debate radiation, we can. But it's not about that. It's
brought
about the
it up.
Van. It's about the
You
Van
brought
Allen
up the
radiation
points.
belt. But my
Absolutely.
point
Oh
is,
my
let me
gosh.
talk about
All
my
right, Amy,
point.
that's it.
That's
That's
my
it.
point. Don't
That's
quit,
it.
McToon. Don't rage quit. Don't be a wimp. Just let's finish. Just oh my God, he quit. What? He quit. What a professional debater. You're kidding. Wow, he quit. LOL. Come on, Amy. What? That's ridiculous. He supposedly says that he is a debater, and he just got crushed so bad he had to quit, and he was crying. I can't believe he's crying like that and quit. What a wimp, McToon. He can't even handle the truth. He can't even talk about Gus Grissom. He quit because we're talking about radiation.
Hey, Underground Tunnels, good to see you. Okay, you want me to look for that other... video?
Yeah. But hold on. Did you notice how Amy's attitude was when McBaboon was complaining? She was like, "Yeah, I have sympathy for you. Yeah, we're not going to talk over one another." Like she was like, "Blow it out your ass." Her tone was like, "Quit crying a little bit."
Exactly. Let's see if I can find it quickly. It's on my other. I watched it on my other account. Let's see if I can get in there. No, I can't get in there at the moment. What's his name? It should say Flatzoid.
Coon shared it, so
Did he share it?
yep. It was in a community post.
Okay, so let's go to McToon. I wonder if it was McToon Live that shared it or not. Community. Yeah, there it is. This is the one. But he did more than one, by the way. But this is, I actually wanted to do a video on this, but it's fine, we can do it live because it's so funny.
I'd do a video as well.
I can still do a video, yeah. It's just gonna take away from what I wanted to impact on the video, but it's fine. It's waiting for the advert too. Okay, this is Frank de Brouwer, that's his name. Yeah, it's good to see things are restored. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support. Guys, just listen to the words this guy has to say and then tell me, has he even brought up an argument other than nah?
MC Toon challenged me to review the debate he had with Flatzoid right after I finished editing my video about him. My first reaction was not to do that, because Flatzoid had repeated all of the nonsense the average flat earther has repeated in turn, plus he added a lot more. But I watched the first half hour again and thought, what if I just play these 35 minutes and put a counter next to it, which counts each and every mistake Flatzoid makes. The average IQ of my viewers is around 3 times that of Flatzoid.
What does he start with, guys? Ad hominem? Well, poisoning the wildfire. Well, no, not poisoning wildfire. It's just actually just add on.
No amount of IQ is going to get you some common sense.
But you see what I'm saying? He just says, let's see how much mistakes he's made, and then trying to insult me by saying my IQ's low. Correct?
Yep.
Whether I've got an IQ of 128 though. Yeah.
So they would understand what was going on. But then again...
Not that IQ means anything. It's literally just to see if you are able to realize patterns and use logical deduction based on patterns. That's all that IQ is based on. Doesn't really mean anything, to be honest.
And 35 minutes is way too long for a video of mine, and it would be a somewhat lazy response to McToon's request. So now you are watching 3 key moments from this debate, and I will explain very quickly how wrong Flatzoid is here.
Okay.
Anyone can guess then that the rest of the debate wasn't much better.
Okay, go ahead.
First blunder.
The GP from the star has to be on the same plane as the GP of the observer.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Here Flatzoid states that the GP of the star should lie on the same plane as the GP of the observer. Now, 2 points always lie in the same plane, so the point Flatzoid is making is just a moot argument.
Okay, so has this guy ever
Right.
heard of the circle of
Right.
equal altitude?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Ground position.
Yeah, exactly. And circle of equal altitude. And he just made my point where he said 2 points lay on the same plane, correct? So 2 points on the same plane. And then brings up plane trigonometry. Retroball, thank you very much for your $10 super chat, mate. Really, really appreciate it. He says, low IQ? He obviously hasn't heard of the great Whitsit. Yeah, Whitsit has brilliant IQ, man. He's like extra beyond everybody here. But don't worry, it gets worse for this guy. He's literally just saying no while bringing everything on screen. That literally makes my point. And by the way, the citations I bring up, did it say celestial navigation uses planar trigonometry? Correct?
I don't know, I didn't watch it, mate.
No, but celestial navigation uses planar trigonometry, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right there.
Yeah, there it is. So what is wrong with this guy? Telling me nah while literally putting planar trigonometry on screen and showing me 2 points on the same plane.
See that triangle there?
That is a GP and that is a GP. Same plane, 2 points on the same plane. Idiot.
But we know that Flatzoid uses this statement later on when he is talking about planar trigonometry and mixes up the horizontal plane and the vertical plane that is formed by the non-existing triangle of flat Earth. And because he means the horizontal plane in this case, the statement just isn't true.
So there we go. It just isn't true. That's his rebuttal, guys. How do you actually make a video and say his argument just isn't true while bringing up planar trigonometry, which is used in celestial navigation, telling me I'm false?
Because people like him, they don't know the synonymity. They don't know the synonymous terms that they're using, or actually the definition of the words they're using. So it's like, it's like saying obesity and fat, but you're not knowing that obesity means being fat. So you're saying she's not obese, man. Stop saying it. She's just fat. That's basically
Exactly.
That's basically what he's doing in this argument, because he doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what the words mean.
Or it's not the junk food that's making the person obese, it's the air they're breathing. While the person's holding junk food in the hand and stuffing themselves. Just that junk food's not making you fat.
Now he's trying to show the procedure to calculate the distance to the GP of the star. Watch this.
When we take an angular measurement to a star, let's say in the sky here, we are on the ocean floor or on a ship or whatever, it doesn't matter, using a nautical sextant, so obviously on a little boat. Yeah. Now we've got two straight lines going out that way. You would agree that we have a 90 degree.
No.
That was the stupidest answer I could ever think from. He's supposed to be this brilliant mathematician and doesn't get we don't have a 90 degrees. Come on.